Good morning, kindergarten and preschool Barkley Brookers. I have a really great story for you today, and you're not going to believe it, but it is true. It is called Elephants Can Paint Too. The pictures and text are by Katya, Arnold. I teach in two schools. One is in the city, and the other is in the jungle. The city.
I was in the city and
there
in the jungle.
Is the jungle. Yeah? Some of my students have hands, and others have trunks. The elephant's trunk is both a hand and a nose. Not only can a trunk pick things up, it can smell, snore, trumpet, purr, drink, and spray. Elephants also use their trunks to communicate in a kind of sign language. A young elephant sucks its trunk the way babies suck their thumbs. I did not know that until I read this story for the first time. Some of my students eat grass. Others eat peanut butter and jelly. But they all love cookies. Elephants are vegetarians that eat grass, leaves, twigs, and fruit. They also like human food, especially ice cream. Each day they eat about 300 pounds of food, as much as 12 cows eat. They drink 35 gallons of water, as much as a whole bathtub full. They use their trunks to put food into their mouths and to slurp up the water. And they all like to be with their friends. Young elephants play a lot. They wrestle, climb on each other, and just act plain silly. They talk to each other with sounds people cannot hear. They can also scream and even cry tears when they are sad. Brody. Brody. Please. Time for art class. Elephants in Asia have worked with people for 4,000 years. They've hauled huge stones and logs that were used in wars as a kind of a tank that frightened enemies because of their size. Now they can be seen in parades and in circuses and carrying people in special parks. Only recently have they become artists. Like children, elephants learn from their elders and brothers and sisters, and they can also learn from us. First, I give each student a brush. Elephants live as long as people do. By age 3, most Asian elephants have already learned a lot of commands, such as come, bring it, stop, and lie down. Some elephants learn to hold a brush right away. Others take a week or two. So the big difference between Asian elephants and African elephants are their ears. Asian elephants have these smaller ears. African elephants are the ones that have the big giant ears, and they're actually, if you look carefully, their ears are shaped like the continent of Africa. They're big giant ears. Look at how many ways there are to hold it. Elephants have 150,000 muscles in their trunk. Our entire body has only 639 muscles. Some elephants hold the brush by wrapping their trunk around it. Others hold it inside their trunk. If an elephant throws the brush away or eats it, he probably won't become an artist. So he's wrapping his trunk around the brush, and this one has it like inside of his trunk.
Oh.
And that's not a trunk at all, of course. Now, let's paint. After the teacher guides the elephant's trunk to the paper and says, touch, some elephants drag the brush over the paper. Others dab. If the teacher points and says, make a line up here, they do. When they want a new color, they give the brush to the teacher. Some paint for a few minutes. Others paint for as long as an hour. If they are tired or bored, they drop the brush and walk away. These students like to paint dots. Each elephant's painting is different. Some paint with wiggly lines, some with spots. Some paint only in the middle of the paper. Others put paint everywhere. They like to paint. Sometimes even when class is finished and the teacher is cleaning up, they grab for the brush and they keep on painting. These students like bright colors. Wow, these students can paint flowers. Most elephants don't paint real things. They paint colored strokes, but some elephants paint trees and flowers. It takes them about 3 years to learn. Whatever they paint, it helps to praise them and reward them with a treat. Children learn to paint much faster than elephants do. So there's the elephant flowers and there's the human child's flowers.
What?
What pretty flowers there. Everyone has their own style. Anything can happen when the teacher isn't looking. Young elephants can misbehave. They grab each other's tails. They steal fruit from your pocket. They snatch the hat off your head and run away from their mothers, who then spank them with their trunks. Sometimes they spray their teacher with water. Time to clean up. Remember to wash between your toes. Elephants bathe every day like children. They love water. Although an elephant can weigh as much as 6 cars, all are good swimmers. Using their trunk as a snorkel, they can swim up to 30 miles without resting. Brody, quiet please. Art class is over. All my students can paint and be proud. Exhibitions of elephant art in Japan, Italy, England, and the United States show people all over the world how amazing the elephant paintings are. A lot of people have bought elephant paintings. The money that is made is used to provide a secure and healthy life for the Asian elephants. And that is the end of the story.
No, I'm sorry about me, all my toys.
I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you learned a little something about elephants too.